Hello Pisces, welcome back to the Illest Illuminator. We are going to do the He Says, She Says spread. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit late. I have been incredibly busy. Seriously, I couldn't even find time to do these readings, but I'm back a little bit later than usual. So let's see what we got going on for you guys. I had shuffled the cards quite a lot, and I shuffled them twice. And I got the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you may have been very, very disappointed, alright? It could have been some kind of a rejection that has been taking place. I see also a lot of blocked communication. Could be blocked communication from your end or from the other one. So let's see what we got going on. I do sense a lot of boredom, you know, like a disappointment, rejection, boredom, and it could be caused by a lot of delays. So that could make you feel a bit like discarded or just very, how do I say that? Bored. Let's just keep it at bored. You know, you're done waiting, you're done being disappointed. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. See, look at that. Four of Cups with the Seven of Cups. As I was talking about it, exactly what I was saying. Yeah, so you're very bored with all the options that you're having right now. All right, you're disappointed, you don't want any of it, you are trying to turn your back towards it because they are not fulfilling you. So either due to a blocked communication or a disagreement that both you and your partner had, you were trying to open up your options, or you came to the realization that the person that you're dealing with was having a lot of options outside of you, which made you feel rejected. All right, so it could go either way, but I do see a lot of conflict, all right, a lot of jealousy with the person that you have been dealing with. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. I am using a new tarot deck. It's called the 78 Tarot. I really love it. But they are very big, so I'm not going to use any reversals because these were already quite big, but this is even bigger. So I'm not going to use any reversals, and I thought it was a good idea since we are in December month. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what is going on with your other person. Wow, the Fool could be dealing with an Aries. This person in the past, they reached out to you. They wanted a new beginning, but they were very much holding back, all right, with the Seven of Pentacles. They were not, you know, they wanted to see things from your end, or they were waiting for you to take some initiative towards them. And since you have been in this Four of Cups kind of energy, you may have not wanted to engage in their conversation or engage in the connection. So this person is kind of like stalling, all right? They may have taken an opportunity towards you, but they are stalling right now. But I do also see that you both are in the same energy field if you have been broken up, because that's what it feels like to me. You may have been broken up because there were like some religious factors or age difference or geographical distance or whatever the case is. You may have broken up, but you broke up with some kind of a fight, all right? And you both are a bit hesitant in taking on a new initiative towards one another or towards the world, all right? Because they are also stalling. They are also contemplating whether they should take a brand new beginning elsewhere, just like you, because you have your options open too. So let's see what is going on in the current situation for my dear Pisces. Ooh, the Three of Swords. It flipped out in the reversed. So let's see, and the Knight of Wands. All right, some of you are ready to board off. How do I say that? But you're coming out of this place of being hurt, all right? So you're trying to recover yourself, and there might be a new fire sign or a fire sign Sagittarius most likely, or a Leo that is wanting to come in. All right, I feel like this is someone else's energy. There's a lot of passion here, but you may have been blocking this person out because you felt very hurt. It could be also you feeling very hurt because this person was very much in and out your energy. They up and left whenever they wanted to. So, you know, because the pattern was going on for way too long, or it happened like a bit too many times, you decided to close it off completely, or close yourself off completely and heal yourself, which has been a very, you know, that's a very good choice of yours. But you do have the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, so you don't want to be hurt again. You are having your guards up and you don't let this person back in. I feel like they are trying to come in and you're just like, no, my heart is not open at this point. I'm closing out the chapter, all right? It could not, well, yeah, it's the chapter. You want to make something clear is what I feel towards this individual. By protecting yourself, you're protecting your heart because you don't want to get hurt again once this person leaves again. So there is definitely this on and off kind of energy that I'm seeing, and you're kind of like tired of that on and off connection at this point. So let's see what is up for them. What is going on for them? Oh, the 2 of Cups. It wanted to come out in the reverse. So I feel like both of you, I feel from both ends there is some kind of disappointment, all right? I do get the feeling that they want to communicate with you. See, we have again the 9 of Wands. Could definitely be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. This is my Saggy card, actually. But this person is very unhappy by the way that the communication is going. There could be very little communication, or it's not like as light as it used to be. And you may be very tired of that lightness, or the other way around, all right? So they're very unhappy with the situation that is at hand, but the way that they are communicating, it's not really... It's not very promising, all right? Because they're still at the page. They're trying to peek through to see where you're at, but I feel like they want to manifest this union with you. That's for sure. That's why they are waiting, because I feel like this energy of someone waiting to see the results of this connection, or the result of their actions, all right? And they may realize that whatever they said to you was not very brightful, all right? So that made you both feel very unhappy with the situation, definitely you. So I feel like they come to some kind of a consensus with that. But they're very curious to see whether you have moved on or not, is what I'm seeing here. Let's see. You might be also traveling. You may be wanting to travel to ease the pain, all right, to get over this heartbreak that could have been caused by a third-party situation as well. For some of you, you may have also rejected this individual for the wrong reasons, all right? Maybe for superficial reasons or shallow reasons, or this person may have done that to you. And you may be coming to some kind of realization of that. And it could be definitely also the other way around. So let's see what's the blockage for Pisces. 9 of Pentacles. Alright. And the Death card we got out. Ooh, 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Oh gosh. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I feel here with these cards, it looks like someone just does not want to have a commitment, all right? Or they behave very uncommittal towards you, all right? I feel like there is something that needs to change, like someone's behavior of always wanting to have distance in the relationship, or wanting to do everything by themselves, or there could be even like a slightly arrogance that is going on that is kind of like blocking you from making changes within this relationship. I do get the sense that there is most definitely someone that is not being honest, not being truthful, and someone is regretting that. So there is most definitely someone, and it could be on your part or their part, I don't know from which part, but there has been definitely some kind of a deceptive energy that has been taking place, and it's causing you a lot of fear. All right, it's in your blockage, so you're fearful that the deceptive energy that has taken place. And I feel like there could be something that there could be some kind of a jealousy issue, or maybe you or the other person was trying to make the other person jealous, and that kind of like fell apart because of that, and it was like not as intended like that. You get what I mean? So there is definitely some kind of a deception that is now causing you a lot of stress and a lot of sleepless nights, and it's all about this deception being the cause for the ending of the situation. So either this individual deceived you, and now you're having a lot of questions about it, and you can't stop this from ending because of this deceit, and you didn't want this to happen. But I'm getting the sense that, I don't know, I'm getting the sense that something went awfully wrong here. That's what I'm getting through. Something went awfully wrong. Because you don't want this to end. That's why you have it in the blockage. You have the death in the blockage. Alright? But because of this deception, it had to end. And now you are worried about this deception that has taken place, which is the, you know, the cause and the effect of this deception is the death card. So it was not intended to be over with this whole situation. Perhaps you just wanted to open up your options, and there is some kind of a jealousy that you provoked, or the other person tried to provoke, and it just like collapsed is what I'm getting. But it's causing you a lot of worry about being alone now, because you got twice a number 9. 9 is about completion and being in oneself, with a lot of stress after some kind of an ending has taken place. So let's see, that's a lot of cards, that's a lot of energy in your blockage. But this feels like a guilt, all right? Someone is guilt tripping here with the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords in a blockage. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to shove everything on the other person, of course, if it's in your blockage. But look, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands again. Let's see. And the King of Swords. And the King of Cups. And we got the Queen of Wands. We got a lot of people up here, alright? It could have been definitely a third-party situation. I do see 2 masculine energies. If this is just one person, I feel like this person wants to make a final decision to move away, even though they have a lot of love for you. But there is this, the mind and the heart is struggling, all right? The mind and the heart is most definitely struggling here. I feel that they don't know which direction to go, whether they should go with their logic or whether they should go with their heart and emotion. And I feel like it's very conflicted, just like how your energy is very, very conflicted here. So whatever has been going on in this connection, it got you both conflicted, whether you both can still move forward or not, or whether, you know, the ship has sailed here. So most definitely this person is going back and forth between their logic and their intuition, between their heart and their mind, and it's causing them to behave, I feel, as a Knight of Wands, because they just don't know. They don't see any results, or they're waiting for some kind of a result or a sign, whether they should go with what they're seeing or whether they should go with what they are feeling. So it's kind of like up in the air here. It's very much up in the air here. It's very much up in the air here. So let's see, what are the hopes for both of you? It just seems that a lot of things have been blocked in this union. Alright. because you are worried, you're stressed out. Their mind and their heart is blocked at this point, not knowing which direction to go. Oh, okay, too many cards. So you had the hopes, you had the Fool card coming out. So you know, somewhere you just want to have a brand new cycle, whether it's with this person or not. You just want to have a clean slate and take on new opportunity in life. You're ready to release the past, all right? That's why you have the Three of Swords as the only card that came out in the reverse. You are done with feeling heartbroken. You are done with feeling rejected. You are done with feeling, oof. That's some heavy energy. What is this? Pisces, I always get like very weird energy when I'm doing your hopes. Alright, so you got the Page of Swords, you got the Five of Pentacles, and you got the Devil card in your hopes. So this looks to me as if this is very conflicted energy, because the Devil is all about attachment, alright, wanting to attach to a person, being very obsessive, possessive, and not wanting to let go. But the Five of Pentacles is like, I'm ready to throw you out, alright, with the trash kind of like energy with the Page of Swords. And I'm not, you know, I'm gonna make it clear and I'm gonna make it known that you're not gonna enter back in. So I'm just thinking that you know, because we have the Page of Swords, so you still want to know whether this person is willing to stick with you through thick and thin, is what I'm hearing. That's what I actually get. So this might have been some kind of a test. You're really trying to search for answers or search for some information. You may be stalking this individual or trying to figure out whether this person is going to stick with you through thick and thin and also get through this Devil energy with you. That's why we have the Five of Pentacles, whether they are going to stick around with you or not, because you don't trust them. You feel like if something goes wrong in your life, or you feel down, or there is something, or you have a disappointment, you may have got the feeling that this person is not there for you. So that's why you're holding back and you're trying to figure out whether this person will stick with you through thick and thin. That's what I'm getting through. And that might have been the whole situation where you have been the one that has tested the waters here, and that test went awfully wrong. But this was your intention. Like, you wanted to see if this person would be there for you or not, and that went wrong with the Devil because you were too focused on the negative part. As in, like, you know, if there is not even an issue and you make up an issue to see how that person is going to react towards the issue that is not there, you know, Seven of Cups, you know, that could be an issue that is not there. You get what I mean? That's when you manifest a negative energy towards you. All right, and I get that your intention were to see whether that person cares for you or not, but it should not be coming with the Devil, because the Devil is overly focused on the negative parts or the toxicity of it. And you know, you should not test someone on that kind of behavior, because that could just backfire or backlash at you, is what I'm getting through, Pisces. And the result of that was the King of Swords. You know, that person using their logic over whatever has happened. I'm turning cold here, but underneath that they do have the Queen of Cups. So as I said here, look at that. You got the king. Look at that. You got the king and both the king and the cups and the King of Swords, and there you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So this is a conflicting situation, because whatever has happened, logically it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know what has happened, you fill in the dots, but logically it does not make sense for this situation to happen. But beneath that logic, there is a lot of love still. So very, very weird situation that is going on here. So please enlighten me as well. So my advice would be, if this has not taken place, this is spirit, you know, warning that there is some kind of a test trial here. All right, someone is going to test how far they will go for the other person, and that's not the way that you should manifest love. Like you should not manifest love out of Five of Pentacles with the Devil card. All right, just to see with this Page of Swords what they are going to do. And you know, look at this wolf here. She is taking care of the wolf, and the wolf does not really care because this wolf is hurt. This is the Five of Pentacles. So this looks to me as if someone is, you know, acting like not acting, but this person is hurt and they're waiting for this individual to take care of them. And because it's coming with the Devil, it's toxic, you know. It's toxic to test someone to see if they, you know, if they will endure whatever it is that you brought onto them. If there is nothing as serious going on, that's what I'm getting. It feels like it's not that serious, and that the reason for that is because you come up with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So some kind of an energy was all illusion. It was all illusion. It was just an option or a decision that you took out of boredom. It's like, let's see how this person is going to react on that kind of energy is what I'm getting. I'm sorry, and that's why you have the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Swords. I'm just going to call you all out. Knight of Pentacles with the Tower is in their hope. So they wanted, like, this person knows that whatever has happened between both of you, it was out of a false, it was not truthful, it was not honest, because that's why the Tower is here, is the ego. It's something that is crumbling down. It does not have the right foundation. All right, so they want that foundation to be crumbled down and to pick it back up, but it needs to be serious, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very serious energy. And if someone is hiding in that tower, which is kind of like the temple of the devil, they are ready to make that collapse, because if the devil is inside the tower, they're not going to feed that tower. You know what I mean? So this individual does want to have a second chance with you, but they will only have the second chance if there is a new beginning from scratch, and no more towers, no more egos, no more false belief systems, no more of that kind of energy. Eight of Pentacles, they do want to work on it, and they are being very silent. They're trying to get rid of all this toxic and negative energy. All right, they want to get rid of it slowly but surely. What are the fears for Pisces, please? What are the fears for Pisces? So like I said, this could be definitely a warning for some of you. It could be definitely the other way around. If you feel like the person is testing you on your, you know, whether you would, how do I say that? Like, I don't know. I just feel like someone is about to test the other person, which is not a very smart decision. All right, your fear is the Sun with the Temperance card in the reverse. Could be also dealing with a Capricorn. I have Sagittarius here, and I got Leo here, like we just mentioned here above as well. So this is you feeling like things are not right in the situation. All right, you fear that there is a loss of some kind of a happiness. There's a loss of some kind of patience. Someone could get very angry or very resentful or very like out of the and it could be your energy. You know, you can get very nervous, you can get very impatient with how things are going, and you may make decisions or do things or say things that can hurt the other person, or the other way around. So there is this, you know, how do I say this? You know, when an energy, it's like the silence before the storm. So be very, very careful of that energy. There could be definitely a silence before the storm that is coming up, and it can be like very, it can blow up. It can very much blow up. I'm sorry. It could very much blow up. That's what I'm getting. There's also a lot of ego here. All right. Someone is very fearful of shedding down their ego and move forward and try to balance and reconcile the situation. All right, and that could be definitely you. You could be fearful that this person will not accept you back, or you may be fearful that they will not reconcile with you anymore after whatever has happened. Is what I'm getting. Or that they may have seen something from you. Things have become clear for them, and that they will not accept you for that, for whatever has happened. Two of Swords in the reversed. And the Five of Cups. So they're afraid that when they stalled the energy and started to contemplate and doing their checks and balances on the situation, on whatever has happened, that the outcome will be that it's a loss, you know, like this cannot be recovered anymore. This can, you know, that's why maybe they want to break down this tower and start completely fresh somewhere else as well, because they feel like whatever has taken place, it's going to cause, you know, they're still grieving, and they might be coming out of this stalemate that they're having between their heart and their mind, that it's a lost situation, you know, that there is nothing to win out of this connection anymore. And it feels to me, to be very, very honest, it feels to me as a very missed opportunity that just was dragged out and approached in such a wrong way that both of you don't know how to fix the situation. And it could definitely be the miscommunication of the Mercury in retrograde. That's what I feel here. Let's see what's the hopes for what is coming up for you. What is coming up? The World, the Fool, wow, and the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I guess for some of you, it's time to close the chapter out, and that's how you feel about it. It's closing the chapter out, starting a brand new cycle, leaving the past behind, leaving it for what it is, and taking your healing, taking your break from the situation. These are major cycles closing out. The funny thing is that a lot of other readings are having the same kind of energy. Like the last future energy is the World card. I've had it like twice with the Sun coming up, which is a solar the solar eclipse in Capricorn. So a lot of things are going to be cleared out and become very clear for you. I feel like you are going to close this chapter out, and you're gonna have a brand new one where you have a lot of peace, rest, and rejuvenation. I think you're going to definitely take your time to heal from the situation and not instigate too much. And I feel that's, you know, that's something that you are going to accept with this Death card here. You know, that was in your blockage. You were trying to block this energy from ending, but, you know, you're going to come to the conclusion that the best thing to do is to end the situation. Yeah, I feel like they are going to move on too. Yeah, they're going to move on. All right, this is the Four of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. This person is not feeling very happy for themselves to move on, but I don't feel like there is any other option for them to move on, because you both come to some kind of a conclusion at the end of the month that the best thing to do is to leave the Pentacle, or leave the Page of Pentacles, which was the, you know, the start or the beginning of a new commitment behind, because both of you may feel like it's too little. Both of you may feel like it's not worth it, is what I'm getting. To be really honest, I'm sorry, but I feel like both of you are just going to split ways for a while, and this person is not gonna feel the rejection. All right, you both are going to feel very depressed about it, but the universe is stepping in at this point and just like, you know, diverting your energy onto new paths, because the major arcanas that I have here are the Fool, the Death card, the Tower, and the Fool. The World card. So, you know, all those energies are all about like endings, all right, endings and new beginnings. So you need to get ready for a new. Sorry guys, my battery was out. So yeah, that looks like both of you are ready for a new chapter. I'm sorry Pisces, but that's your reading for December. I hope you guys are happy with the outcome. If not, let's see what is going to happen within 2 weeks. But for now, I think closing that chapter and letting bygones be bygones. All right, I'm going to continue this reading and see what else your energy is, and any advice or any future energies for you. The link is down in the description box below this video, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much, Pisces, and bye.